and then we can start today's AMA. Again, because the work is stacking up for the weekends. Around roughly 45 minutes to 1 hour. I'll be a little bit quick to go through the fundamentals because I see some, at least one unfamiliar name in here. And then after the fundamentals, we can, as usual, talk about some other things. All right, so let's just dive right into it. So for our token, BankersDream, we have a tax applied. A lot of questions which we receive regarding the tax. Why do we need a tax? Why is it at 15%? Basically, we cannot maintain the business without the tax. So let's just, this is the wrong one. Let's just take a look at the actual tax distribution. So we have 8% used for BUSD reflections. The way our contract works is it's pretty simple. Our contract is collecting the tax in our token, so in banks. The contract is collecting banks. It collects the banks until a certain threshold of right now 150 billion. Once the contract is filled up to the 150 billion, the next cell appearing will trigger the contract cell. This is when you see in, for example, Dextools, 3 or 4 cells in a row. You can always take a look at our dashboard at the moment. You will see a progress bar for the payday. So the community likes to call this the payday because this is when the contract starts to distribute the BUSD reflections. After the initial payday and the contract cell, with every transaction happening, roughly 4 to 8 holders will receive their BUSD rewards. It's fully automated. You do not have to do anything to receive your BUSD rewards. You do not have to manually claim them or something else. You just need to be a little bit patient, especially in lower volume days as we have right now. It might take some time. So this for the contract itself. Just be sure to also add BUSD into your wallet. You will receive them anyways into your wallet, but you can only see them if you have a BUSD added. 4% of the tax are used for marketing and our fund. 2% are used for manual buyback and burns. And 1% is used for an automated liquidity. The last two taxes are also very, very important with the manual buyback and burn. So we are constantly buying back at different times, buying back banks, and then we proceed to collect them, and then we will burn the banks. The 1% liquidity also very important because we need to reach a healthy liquidity ratio over time, especially since we launched as a around 80k-ish market cap pre-sale. And right now it's sitting at roughly 4.5 million. We really need to work on the liquidity. So this for the tax part. Just be sure taxes happen at every transaction. This is an important part. If you want to move your banks to, for example, a cold wallet, you can always DM me about it, and we can grant a tax-free transfer, a wallet-to-wallet transfer. All right, this for the tax. Now this was wrong again. Now for the business itself, BankersDream. What is our goal with BankersDream? Pretty simple. We want to generate passive income. So our focus is to generate passive income. The first step was with the BUSD rewards. Just keep in mind, only using BUSD rewards as a passive income is not sustainable in the long run. A simple reward token cannot maintain itself in the long term because you're always dependent on the trade volume. You're always dependent on people actually trading the token, and this is why it is not sustainable in the long run. So we did think about different possibilities. Yeah, we want to build a whole ecosystem around our tokens, or our token and the holders of our token are always the center of everything. But in the end, the ecosystem will additionally fuel the passive income. So we will add over time different sources of passive income. Now, let's say, for example, a launchpad with our own twist to the launchpad. The fees we take from the projects actually launching on the launchpad, the holders will receive a cut of the fees. Yeah, this is how our business works. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's a very unique approach to passive income. And as I said before, main goal or main focus is fully on the passive income generation and adding different income streams. Yeah, our main utility, the Banker's Whale, already in the building. This takes some time, but we will take a look at Banker's Whale right now. Yeah, because it is a very, very interesting utility, very unique utility also. So for Banker's Whale, the strategy is very, yeah, let's say very simple. We have a tax into a marketing wallet. Parts of the tax are used for fund investments. So the way we are investing into different projects is we as a team, for the people which do not know us until now, we are like the founders team. The 4 people of the founders team are based in Germany. We have 2 trained bankers, including me as a trained banker. We have 1 insurance agent, and we have 1 software developer on the team. So this is like the core team of Germany. And we are using our, yeah, let's say expertise in the financial world to vet different projects. Yeah, of course, just be sure of this one. We cannot be right every single time. Yeah, this is just simply not possible. We are vetting the projects, especially in terms of the long-term potential. We are taking a look at the community, and additionally, which is also a very important part, we are taking a look at the teams running the project. Yeah, because of course this is always different things need to come together in the right way. The community needs to be set up right, the project itself and the planned utilities or the running utilities needs to be set up right, and additionally the team running the project in the end also needs to be yeah, in the right mindset. Let's keep it this way. Main goal is of course to provide safe investments for our Bankers Whale fund. Of course, we cannot be 100% sure. Yeah, this is just not possible in the crypto space. We cannot be 100% sure that it is totally safe. Yeah, it's simply not possible to do so. But again, with the whole vetting process, we kind of minimize the chance that the team or the project itself is, let's say, fishy or shady at all, which is definitely not what we want to invest in with the fund. Also, a very important part for the whole vetting process, we do not want to swing trade. Yeah, we do not want to have short-term trading included in the fund. We want to strengthen the overall DeFi space. Yeah, because DeFi might be or has very, very good chances to be the future of finance. Yeah, especially with different projects working on different approaches in the DeFi space. Yeah, a lot of things getting added. As we can see, the development of the DeFi space was insane in the past few months, years, and a lot of potential in the DeFi space. So this is from someone working in the financial world. Yeah, let's keep it this way. The financial system overall, throughout the world, not only for one country, but throughout the world with the fiat money and everything, is also not really sustainable in the long run. Yeah, a lot of things going wrong, a lot of let's say the wrong people sometimes being in charge of running the financial things for the world, and this is something the DeFi space might might be able to change in the future. Of course, crypto is still very, very young. Yeah, just keep this in mind. Crypto is not old. Yeah, it is still like a baby. It's also what you can see. The adoption for crypto overall is growing. So again, very early for the crypto space overall, and a lot of things will come in the future for the crypto space, changing a lot of things on the world as well, because this blockchain technology has huge potential. Yeah, and not everyone is aware of this potential right at this time. Yeah, this is the very important part in it. So still overall very, very early. But back to the investments. We want to invest into for our investment to be a real investment case for the Bankers Whale Fund, we needed to have a decent long-term potential. And additionally, we need the investment to provide a source of income for the fund. Yeah. Now let's say if we stick to projects, we need either rewards in some form, we need staking, different things you can look into, last man standing, and all these approaches for crypto projects. This is something we need because the fund, since we do not want to swing trade in the fund, of course, can't stress this enough. If we invest into an ICO and the ICO is over time sitting on a 20, 30, 40x, it is always healthy to take some profits. Yeah, but again, with the fund, especially in ICOs, maybe sitting at a bigger wallet size in a bigger holder position, we would never dump onto the project. Yeah, this is a very important part here. If we take profits with the fund, we need our investment to stay healthy. In finance, you say respect the chart. Very important part here because you actually made money on your investment, and of course we still hold a big portion, even if we take profits. Yeah, and some rules applied there for the fund, just to take profits in a healthy way, not affecting the chart at all. Which is a very, very important part. Yeah, especially in the crypto space. With people sometimes watching the charts too closely and sometimes getting into a little bit of a panic mode. Yeah. Because actually what happens in share trading and this stuff is like crypto is 10 times more affected of all this emotional trading appearing. Yeah, so if you see a lot of people panic selling into dips, selling while in a loss in the crypto space, which is the wrong approach, basically. Yeah, like definitely the wrong approach. Of course, sometimes you need to pull out your investment. Yeah, whether these are personal reasons or something is like seriously going wrong with the project overall. But most of the times, if you are investing long term and not going for a quick swing trade or a quick flip in a project, just also keep this part in mind. In the end, once we as a team vetted the investment cases, we will set up a poll. So in the end, the community will decide if this investment should be added into the Bankers Whale Fund. Yeah, right now with the last poll being the treasury added, and then starting the cross-chain investments and the risk management, the actual risk management for the fund by investing into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic and Algorand additionally, and then of course with the fund having access to all these different chains. Yeah, so of course we do not want to stick only in the BSC space, but again, this was the easiest way to kickstart the fund, and now we can start to slowly build into more complicated things and more complicated setups for the fund. Also, one quick disclaimer for the fund, because we saw some people talking about it simply. We are right now looking to restructure the whole fund display. So we want to make a, let's say CMC style of displaying the fund with an actual live chart. You will be able to take a look at the single positions of the fund, and if you click on them, then it will take you to the actual live chart of this particular project. So you can basically check out all the investments in a very, very easy way, and you can also check the fund itself. Yeah. Moneybin, anybody else having connection issues? Since Chris said negative, I really think it's time for you to get Starlink, Moneybin. Like, seriously. All right. Now I got carried away again. Cross-chain investments. Should I be concerned about these prices? What were now my chat is jumping around. What's planned to increase this? No, Kubel. You just need to keep one thing in mind. Our recent pump we had at the all-time high, it was a 150x from the pre-sale price. This is a very, very big increase. Yeah, we expected the price to drop, to the chart to correct. This is normal because it is not usual in the crypto space and also for the average investor to be part of a 100x, a 50x, a 20x, a 150x. So no, not at all. You need to be concerned about the prices. Just also keep in mind, it's just a little bit unlucky that the whole correction process we had, additionally, the market was dumping on us. Now, basically, since we are paired with BNB, if BNB drops and the market overall is in a, yeah, let's say bleeding status right now for altcoins, you can take a look at a lot of different projects. So basically myself, I'm watching about 20 to 30 projects, and yeah, they are all in the same position as we are. Yeah, we are having it not harder, let's not say harder, but again, we had a lot of people, of course, taking profits. Some people also taking profits in a very unhealthy way, which makes it additionally hard, yeah, if you're taking projects in a unhealthy way and basically dump into a dip, which is not good if you take profits, yeah. But again, nothing to be concerned of. This is just as the way the market goes. So as you could see, the initial pump we had, the market was looking healthier at the time. BNB was dragging us up additionally, and then you saw we ended up with having a 150x. Yeah, right now, BNB dragging us down. Market overall very, very silent. So the altcoin market is having very low volume right at this time, and yeah, nothing to be worried about at all. I plan on hodling. I'm diamond hands. I would like to see it going up though. Just wondering what utilities are coming soon. So again, working on restructuring, especially restructuring the whole project or business itself. Yeah, we need to step away from this. So we started off with a kind of meme-ish approach, yeah, with our banker picture and everything. As you saw right now, we have the logo change coming on, we have the overhaul of the website coming on, coming up, and additionally we have this fund display, which is a very important part. Do not underestimate this, because again, we had some very serious investors checking us out already, and they said, hey, it would be nice to have a live chart, and all of these things added just to visualize the fund even more, because keep in mind, this is the main utility. Yeah? We are still building on the main utility. This takes a lot of time, a lot of money also involved into building this main utility, especially with the visualization of the fund. And this is what we are focusing on right now. Yeah, a lot of things going on in the background with the company registration. So again, for the company registration, for example, it's not that simple for a project if you have a fund involved which actually distributes yield to holders. Yeah, from the legal side, this is not easy to pull off. This is just what we are working on right now, because basically, if we are granting an investment fund, yeah, this is basically a investment fund, which every single holder is participating in the investment fund. Yeah. The main problem is that normally you would have to do, or how do I say this correctly right now? You need to provide everything from the legal side for every single country. Yeah, because we as a business, since we are running the investment fund, we need, to be on the safe legal side from every single country. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you are a investor of America, so we need to apply to the rules of America with the SEC and everything with the investment fund, or if you are a investor of Germany, yeah, we need to be also safe from the German law side. So this is the legal mess behind a company registration. So registering a crypto project, a simple crypto project, is not hard. Yeah, you can pull this off in 1 week. This is not hard at all. It just costs, a set amount of money. But this is also the reason why we are going for the company registration in Switzerland, because the Swiss rules make it possible for us to register in a little bit of a different way, and we do not have to apply to the SEC. We do not have to apply to the BaFin, which is basically the you can say SEC of Germany or of all the different countries. Which is a very, very important part, because keep in mind, in the end, we do have a investment fund running. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the investment fund has $1 in it, or if the investment fund has actually a holding of $100 million. Yeah, this doesn't matter at all. But since we are running a investment fund, and if we register it as a company which actually runs a investment fund, we would need to be able to provide all the legal stuff which is needed in every single country. Yeah, because this would be our responsibility as a company. Yeah, and this is the main problem about this. I don't know if I can explain it like so everyone here understands it, but this is what makes the things a little bit complicated. Yeah, nothing to worry about, because we had something mapped out already for the company. Someone checked it, a legal consultant checked it already from Switzerland. He says, all right, this should be fine. We should be able to pull this off. And right now he's checking, in which way we can pull this off. Because again, there are taxes involved and all of that stuff. And since the investment fund is basically redistributing money, of course, every single holder himself is responsible for his taxes, but this is also something which needs to be clear from the investment fund side. Yeah. So basically, a lot going on in the background. I saw something with taxes. Yes, but what's the point of that 8% if buyers are scared of that 15%? I mean, we can have 6% buy rewards and a lot more buys, which will compensate for that 2%. Honestly, Jarvis, I do not think that someone who is interested in investing is making a difference between a 12%, 15%, or 17% tax at all. Either we would need to drop the taxes to a very, very low amount, so lower than 10%, or which basically would change the whole fundamental part of the project. And then again, you need to keep in mind the taxes are like the backbone of the project. Yeah, if you're checking some of the wallets which have been holding for, let's say, 7 weeks, 8 weeks already, they made a lot of money from this BUSD rewards. This is something which is not to be underestimated. But I can get what you want to say with the tax. Yeah, 30% overall tax. Of course, it's not looking appealing, but then again, it does not look appealing if you are looking to swing trade something. Then of course it's not appealing, but we are not here to attract a lot of swing traders. Yeah, if we wanted to attract swing traders, honestly, the best way to do so is to just launch the next meme coin, have a 0% tax running, and then yeah, just let it go with some basic marketing. Yeah, this is the easiest way if you want to attract swing traders, but this business wants to attract people which yeah actually want to hold the token. And then again, 30%, yeah, of course, Chris, this is also true. Just keep in mind, we had recently the 150x, right now sitting on a roughly 50x, yeah, from the pre-sale price. And for this stage of the project, the tax, like 30%, is not a lot, honestly. But again, I get what you want to say. But then again, hard to please everyone. Exactly, Lifestyle Ninja. This is more beneficial for people who want passive income, which we are dedicated to. So the higher the actual BUSD rewards, the more attractive it gets for the people to actually invest. All right, stepping away from the text because my time is running away again. Let's just finish the fundamentals. So in the end, community decides which investment should be added. The last one, which we had a poll on, was the treasury with the cross-chain investments and starting the risk management. Then again, we are still collecting the funds to actually pull off these cross-chain investments. Yeah. Very important part here. But then again, since we had a little bit of lower volume days right now, it just takes a little bit longer to collect. Yeah, but nothing to really worry about. Once the fund starts to actually create a decent amount of yield, we will distribute parts of the yield to every single holder. So it doesn't matter if you hold 1 billion banks or if you hold 1 trillion banks, every single holder will receive their cut of the yield, their personal cut of the yield. So we will in the future distribute 75% of the yield generated by the fund to every single holder. This is a very big chunk. And then again, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, this is what makes things complicated if you want to register it as a company, as a actual company, which is on the safe legal side. Yeah, because these are things banks are doing, financial institutions are doing. And then, of course, a lot of very big legal mess you run into if you start something like this up. But then again, this is why we are looking into Switzerland. Yeah, the rules or basically the law in Switzerland allows us a little bit of another approach. But this again, this is the thing which makes things complicated. For example, for a company registration. The company registration seems very basic. Yeah, of course, if I have a basic business or a basic project, crypto project, which does not have such things applied, which are very financial things and very special things. It is very simple. Yeah, you just send someone some money, give the basic informations, and basically 3 to 4 weeks later you are registered as a company. But for this, it's not that easy. Yeah, we checked out different methods, we checked out different locations. We checked out, for example, Germany. For example, in Germany, it's impossible to run this type of a company in Germany without having a bank license, a banking license. And a banking license is like seriously not easy to get. Yeah, like seriously not easy to get. Yeah, a lot of money involved in there and a lot of other things involved into actually being able to get a banking license as a company. And then again, the problem that it is a crypto project. And for example, the German people, they love paperwork. Yeah, so our government in Germany loves paperwork. Basically, everything is done with a lot of paperwork. Even very, very basic things. Yeah, for some very basic things, you have to go through 10 sites of paperwork, which is sometimes insane. Yeah, a lot of regulation going on in Germany. And then you run into the issue that in Germany, for example, this type of a company, especially for the financial sector, is not regulated at all. So this would be the first time. And being the first time involves a lot of money, involves a lot of, yeah, let's say connections. And of course, again, the money part and of especially the time part. Yeah, it is very time consuming to pull something like this off in Germany. So this is why we checked out a lot of different locations. Yeah. The Cook Islands or something like this. Yeah, we checked out basically a lot of different things. Also, a lot of things. This average crypto project it just goes to Cook Island, registers a LLC, and things are done. Yeah, but we cannot do it this way. We simply cannot do it this way because doing it this way would cause a legal mess, since we are basically yeah, appearing as a investment company. Yeah. All right. Babap. I know people having that. Yes, yes, I do know as well. But then again, as a company to actually um, be a investment company from the crypto space, this is again a whole different thing. Will you register as a bank? Maybe compete with with the Deutsche. Yeah, it would be fun to compete with the Deutsche, but forget they are huge. Yeah, they are seriously big. But again, yeah, we have some plans for the future because as we said before in the AMAs, the plan is not to just create a crypto project and run it as a crypto project. Um, the plan, the master plan, the end goal is very, very different from what we are right now. Yeah, right now we are a basic crypto project. Yeah, now we are taking the first step to actually create the business behind the project. Yeah, this is a very important part. We are right now creating this business behind the project, and then we are able to pull off a lot of interesting things, yeah, which are not normal for the crypto space to do. Again, we are not working on the rules of the crypto space with this business. Yeah, some things, of course, we are applying as normal, like this usual marketing strategies and everything and the community work. But then again, with for example the event in Swiss in Zug, which will be in the 17th and 18th of March, basically holding two presentations for two different groups of investors. And yeah, I guess since I took a quick scoop over the invitation lists, a lot of CEOs involved, a lot of people running actual investment companies, handling big amounts of money, which are interested, yeah, in the idea because they really like the idea we have as a business. But then again, we need to restructure it. We need to have this very serious approach in it, and then we are able to pull off this, yeah, to slowly start to build a bridge between the real world and a crypto project. Yeah, because this is something we want to do. We do not want to play with the rules of the crypto space. Yeah, the rules in the crypto space are very nice, sometimes a lot of fun, but then again, we want to achieve other things. Yeah, we want to build in the end a investment possibility which is very interesting for the average bank client, which never touched crypto at all. Now, this in the end is the goal. Not simple to pull off, but yeah, Amazon didn't start Amazon didn't start with a huge online shop and a huge network and basically selling everything you would need on their website. Yeah, Amazon did start as a bookstore, a online bookstore. At some point you need to start off. This is what we did. Start was very successful. Now we are taking the next steps. And then again, most important steps, company registration, live event in Swiss, and then of course this YouTube marketing, which we are additionally working on the background. But then again, it's not as simple as that we would write to a YouTuber and the YouTuber would reply in 1 hour and says, all right, seems nice. I will make a video. Yeah, this is not the way things work. So the people which have serious communities in YouTube and are taking things very serious and not just getting paid and putting out 2 promo videos for different projects a day, which is just basically a marketing channel and nothing else. We want reviews, yeah. Best case as Moneybin, since he was vetting a lot of different YouTubers and contacted a lot of different YouTubers, he said there's one YouTuber who would like to also have some sort of an AMA with me or with us, with the team, and asking some, let's say some tougher questions. Yeah, and these are the things we are looking into. These are the things we want to do. Yeah, there's nothing good about just having the next promo video on a channel which just posts 2 promo videos a day. Now, this is not a good approach to marketing. But then again, this takes time. Yeah, because we also need to vet the YouTubers because basically every single YouTuber has, some parts of the followers being bots and everything. Yeah, this is also normal. But then again, the ratio is the important part involving in it. Yeah, and then again, also the engagement rate is very, very important for it. All right. Do we have questions? Now is your time again. Because it might happen if it keeps it up in this pace that my internet is cutting off with a storm. Lots of bots in the YouTube channels. Yeah. Especially if you sometimes there are channels having 100,000 followers being 1 month old, only doing promo videos. Yeah, which is weird if you take a deeper look at the channel. Yeah. It seems Banker's price follows BTC. The thing is, Etta, that overall the altcoin market follows the blue chips. Yeah, because if blue chips are in a sideways movement, not in a growth stadium, then you will see that the overall altcoin space is getting silent. Yeah. And again, Bitcoin is the one setting the future way of crypto overall. But also true, Mr. Klum, some days you pump when it's red, but overall it's how it goes. Yeah, definitely. We had one of the last pumps when we have been red. When the market was red, we were outperforming the market very, very hard. And you have such days. Yeah, these days happen. But again, it's nothing we can control as a team. Is there actually gonna be a party in Germany? Yes. We did have this agreement with the very, very early community. Of course, no one is actually excluded of this invitation. So 100 mil, we are looking to have our first party. if it's possible from this whole Corona situation side. Because sadly, if people are aware of this, the Oktoberfest in München or in Munich, um, I think since basically Corona started, we didn't have a Oktoberfest, which it's not nice because the Oktoberfest, or also for if you take it to Stuttgart, the Vasen, or the Volksfest it's called, are very, very nice events. And if you haven't been there already, it is crazy funny. Yeah, this is what we are looking to do at 100 mil. And everyone is free to join, of course. Would be nice to fill a a tent with a lot of banks or a lot of bankers. Would be a very, very funny party. What constitutes very... No, this was just an agreement we made with very, very early holders. But then again, I said no one is actually excluded of this. Yeah, so if we hit the 100 mil, because of course not everyone is able to come to Germany and to have the party and everything. So again, no one actually excluded. Yeah, every single holder, it doesn't matter if you're a small holder or if you are a big holder, every single holder is a very, very important part of the business. Yeah. We will take over the world and beer fest. Yeah, because basically everyone in here should try a real German beer on the Oktoberfest. Yeah, this is something amazing to have. Yes, Hofbräu. Stuttgarter Hofbräu is a very nice beer. We were outperforming SHIB even at one point on the chart. Yeah, I think so. When the market was in this bad, in this dump stadium. Um, but yes, again, Tannenzäpfle. Yeah, we have an insider here. But then again, I can tell you, yeah, because of course a lot of people are asking, should we be worried or something like this? No, not at all. Keep in mind, we did a 150x. Yeah, this is a huge pump. Huge pump. Some projects never reach a 100x. Yeah, keep this in mind. And it is normal to have a correction. But then again, with the correction, we are running in this very, very bad market situation. If you take a look at a lot of different projects, yeah, on the BSC space, for example, of course there will always be projects outperforming the market. We did it already. Yeah, this is nothing unusual to have as a project to sometimes outperform a bleeding market. But then again, we are doing very, very good in this market situation. Just keep in mind, the overall market does not have a lot of buying pressure at the moment. Yeah, people did pull out profits from various investments they made. They pulled them out basically everywhere. They liquidated them, and a lot of people are just watching at the moment. Yeah, just watching, waiting for the market, doing the next step. And then again, you will see BNB going for a good recovery run and not bleeding as it is right now, or having this consolidation. Yeah, it's not bleeding at all, but it is in a consolidation right now. Yeah, it's kind of a sideways movement if you take a more long-term look at it. Then again, nothing to worry about. Yeah, at all. This is how things go. Take a look at stocks, at the stock market. It's the same thing. Same thing applying to the stock market. And a lot of people are trading crypto with the stock market. So if the stock market is red, they pull out their crypto investments. This is also why you see if the stock market being red, the crypto market sometimes being red. Yes, exactly. Dow is down, Nasdaq down. Yeah, it's a tough situation right now, but it's not tough at all. But at some point you will always see these times. Yeah, this is normal. This is just normal. Just it's like backloading time. Yeah, this is the time to dollar cost average actually. Yeah, this is the time when I, for example, um, am investing privately. Doesn't matter if for stocks or for crypto. Yeah, doesn't matter at all. It's no difference for me because I'm always investing long term and always dollar cost averaging my investments. These are the times to cost average in. Yeah, because we see a lot of people just doing this basic mistake. Sell in a dip, which just, yeah, hurts your back at all or overall. And then again, not averaging in at the right times. What can we see here? When Nasdaq run. Imagine seeing BankersDream there. I think I saw another question. You already did 150x. Yes, if you take the pre-sale price to the all-time high, it was a little bit more than a 150x. And again, this is huge. Yeah, not a lot of projects are pulling off a 150x or a 100x. Fuck, I missed this 158. Don't worry. This is not the last time we did 100x. I can assure you this. But again, if you take a look at our chart, take a look from the pre-sale until the all-time high. Yeah. I can assure you on the sideways movement we had in the start, in the few weeks on the start, we did lose a lot of people which got impatient, dumped their bags and everything, yeah. Then again, they missed out also, but they knew about BankersDream. They have been in since pre-sale, since very early from launch on, yeah. This is why time in the market beats the timing. People just tend to expect this 100x. So basically they are investing and they expect the 100x like 1 week after. They cannot see their investment sitting, yeah, in a red sometimes, in red numbers sometimes, which will happen. Yeah, this is you can't avoid this happening. But it's wrong to go in and then pull out immediately 2 days after it. I sometimes when I had the time I checked some transactions. Yeah, just for the fun. And I saw people buying in with 2 BNB and literally selling 2 hours after they bought in for I think it was 1.5 BNB. So they did actually hold a text token, a reward token for 2 hours. Maybe got impatient. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but this is the wrong thing to do. Don't do these things. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's on our project or anywhere else with your investments. Don't do this. There is a reason people are investing long term in stocks. Yeah, they are not holding a share for 1 week or 2 weeks normally. Yeah, of course there are traders and everything. Yeah, but put aside the traders. You are not buying a share and selling it 2 weeks after. It's not normal to do, especially in the stock market, yeah. Because in the crypto market, I can understand it if you take the profits out, yeah. Because as we can have a 150x in 2 weeks. This happens in the crypto space. This does not happen in the stock market, yeah. But it happens in the crypto space. Of course, people are taking profits out there. Reddit Moonboys bought and sold after 15x, yeah. People just, this is like the main problem of the crypto space. People want to get rich, basically. People want to get rich, so they try different things. Yeah, they hear a lot of things of the crypto space. They are aware. Bitcoin. Wow, if I bought Bitcoin early, I would be like a multi-billionaire right now. Yeah, but people tend to forget. I would say, of 100 people which had the chance to buy or actually bought Bitcoin, for example, let's say for a price of $100 or even $1,000, yeah, I can like assure you 95 of this 100 people would have sold after a 5x, 10x completely. Yeah, maybe they would get back into it, but a lot of people are not doing it because they have this mindset of after a 10x, oh, it's so late. Yeah, it's so late. There won't be any more growth. You see this at every single Bitcoin run we had before. People have been saying with a correction appearing for Bitcoin, for example, they're saying, ah, Bitcoin is dead. Yeah, there are news. Oh, Bitcoin lost 20%, 30%, 40%. And people get scared by this stuff. But then again, they lose faith too early. And I can assure you, of 100 people buying Bitcoin at $100, for example, I can assure you 95 of them are in the same position as they would be right now, even if they actually invested in Bitcoin early on. Yeah, because they would have sold it, they would have started to try to trade it, and it's a reason. A real trader is is a job. Yeah, you cannot just do it with with some good feeling about something. Yeah, of course you can get lucky. You get lucky one time, you get lucky two times, and the third time you will lose the money. This is what applies to swing trading. Not a lot of people are actually making money with swing trading. And this is why, but the crypto space, again, has this mindset of, if we see this a lot, yeah, this very, very quick mindset. So I give you an example. I bought Shiba personally. Yeah, this was personally. Normally I don't like meme coins at all, but for Shiba the community was awesome. Yeah, I checked it out. The community, I just loved the Shiba community. Okay, I did buy Shiba July 2020, I think. Don't hate me if it's wrong. It was um, after the first pump Shiba had, they had been hitting a consolidation phase. They had a big dump going on, and I bought it there. And I can tell you one thing, I did not sell a single token until now. Not a single one. I made decent profit there, still sitting on some good profit. But then again, this is not my approach to a investment. Yeah, to swing trade it. Of course, this is again lucky also. Yeah, this was a gamble for me because I actually only invested because I like the community. But a lot of people would not have done this. A lot of people would have sold off because July, it took some time from July for Shiba to pump. I can assure you, a lot of people have been jumping into SHIB and then jumping out again. Yeah, because they expected it to pump like 2 weeks after they bought, 3 weeks after they bought. But Shiba was going through this sideways movement, yeah, which is just normal. You have this. Of course, it's lucky to pick the right project and everything. Things need to come together nicely. But again, little profit like 100. No, no, it's not that much. Yeah, it was a little bit of gambling money, but it is a decent amount of money. I can tell this. Um, will there be a fund payout display similar to BUSD payout display? Yes, we are wanting to restructure it completely. Yeah, from the complete fund display itself, we want to include live charts in the style of CMC, a live tracking. But again, it takes some time. These are not things which are done overnight because you have a lot of trouble from the development side because a lot of data management, yeah, and data storage issues you have with a live chart, especially with a fund which has parts of the data actually sitting in the fund wallet, but then again having parts of the tokens being staked, yeah, which you cannot you will never get access uh, to the staking contract from this teams, yeah, to just catch the data. No team would ever do this, so you need to add this manually. So you need to add a admin dashboard, so we can actually manage all of this. Yeah, and also the chart itself, not hard to do a chart, a live tracking chart, but again with live data and everything included, um, just takes a little bit of time. Getting different quotes, and yeah, we are willing to pay a decent amount of money, but because then again, this is our main utility. It is very, very important that we visualize this main utility in a very nice way. Yeah, this is very, very important, very important. So if a investor, doesn't matter if small or big, or maybe even a CEO of a investment company, yeah, which we will meet in Swiss on the event. It doesn't matter who looks at this, yeah, it needs to be easy to look at, needs to have a lot of information on it, yeah, and also needs to fit into our current time. Yeah, because our current fund display was just done so we can be transparent about the investments. Yeah, so we could provide actually a simple way to display every single investment. Doesn't matter if it's only an investment sitting in the wallet or a investment which got staked. Yeah, important there. But then again, of course, we need to change things up. We need to include live charts. We need to include informations about the projects we invested on. Yeah, so basically it is like a little social display also for the projects we invested on. So of course we will add socials, we will add short information, we will add the charts of the projects themselves. Yeah, because we want to be interesting with the fund for other teams, other developers, other projects. Yeah, we want them to reach out to us. This is the main goal, because then we are in this is the stage we need to receive, like this is the midterm goal, yeah, with the fund, like exclusively for the fund. The fund needs to be in a position um, in which it is very, very attractive for other projects to actually receive a fund investment. Yeah, of course, in the early start, the first projects which will reach out will be very early projects or ICOs. Yeah. But then again, at some point, bigger projects might also think, hey, this is a nice idea. We need this investment of the fund. Because this is what we want to reach. Yeah. We do not want to compete with the other projects. We have our own goals, we have our own business. We do not care about the other projects in the crypto space. We do not care at all. Yeah, it's not our problem. We do care as soon as they are a investment of us. Yeah, then we want them to stay healthy. We help with connections. This is what we are doing right now, for example, helping out a little bit the early projects with different connections, different ideas. Yeah, this is what we want to reach. Networking, very important. Sharing communities can make you explode, especially if you're sharing communities with bigger projects in the future. And this is the stage in which the fund heavily affects the price of our token, but not in a direct way, in a indirect way. This is when the fund will heavily affect our token price. Because just imagine from a dev side, yeah, from a dev side, if we invest into a project and you can take a look at our fund, yeah, you can check out our fund in total, like the complete live chart and everything. But then again, you can take all the information of our ongoing investments, yeah. This is valuable, especially if the company investing into your project has a decent community, a very active community. Yeah, you get in a very, very valuable position for other projects to reach out to you. Hard task, but this is the midterm goal, exclusively for the fund. Then again, this is just a little bit of insight I can provide in how our team is thinking. Yeah, just a little bit of insight there. I need a BankersDream credit card. Yeah, this is something. Yeah, we cannot just make a credit card. I can get a little bit of information out, yeah, because if you are making a credit card and not actually partnering up with Visa or MasterCard, for example, it will always be in the way that you could, for example, deposit $1,000 onto the credit card, but then again you had to pay fees. Like I saw fees of 10%. So if I wanted to deposit $1,000 worth on the credit card, I would actually need to pay $1,100 worth. This is just a dumb deal, honestly. But never use this card at all. This is of course also something which involves the actual stage of the business. Yeah. If you reach a stage which is a healthy stage, a bigger stage over time, then you can look into these deals. And then, of course, we want to use this. Or better, let's say, abuse this. Yeah, because you have so much different ways to be attractive at for many different investor types. This is what we want to achieve. Like the main goal. It takes time. Then again, we are not doing that bad, sitting on a 50x, yeah. Right now, with the all-time high being at a 150x, yeah, it's not bad at all. Nothing to be worried about. And I can assure you there is a ton of stuff going on in the background. Especially, we are heavily focusing, can't stress this enough, on the restructuring of the company, and then additionally for the live event in Swiss. Because there are some very serious people there. As soon as we are able to share, or like at the event or right after the event, you will see some, if they're okay with it, yeah. But you can see that there have been or will be attending a lot of very serious people there. All right. I am over my time. I forgot the time completely again. Last chance for questions. Last chance for any question. What? I need a cash card to Buka's wallet. Ah, I think you would be disappointed. Will the live event have any press? Yes. I guess I can share this already. It will have a ton of flyers lying around in overall souk, which is just a very basic way of marketing. We will be in the radio promoting the event in Switzerland, in Zug. A lot of different things going on for the marketing. So, yeah, of course, we are not only setting up the event, inviting people, and then leave it be at the actual guest list. No, we want to attract a lot of different people in Zug. Yes, also billboards. In Zug. Yeah, of course, it would not make sense to set up a billboard at the Times Square for an event in Switzerland. Would not make sense at all. But then again, yes, very planned marketing there. Again, also using a marketing agency and our connections we have there with the people working with us there. And yeah, there will be some very nice things. So basically the first day of the event will be in a bar which is in the same building as a very, very big crypto company of Zug. Yeah, this is of course, yeah, not not just done because we like the bar. Yeah, this is always has a reason why we are doing things like this. And then the having a presentation in there, it's like a warm-up event with the first investors or first interest, a group which is interested, and talking about major players in the crypto. Yeah, basically not only crypto space, also the normal financial plays. Yeah, people from investment companies which are interested, which actually also run funds, and or yeah, like a lot of private investing. Yeah, I think it will be a very, very nice event. Of course, we will share a lot of different information, but right now a lot of planning is going on. Yeah, we need things to be ready for the event. And also we as a team need to be ready because we are expecting some very serious and very tough questions there, I can tell you. Yeah. Okay. When is this? 17th and 18th of March it will happen. Of course, it needs some planning. It needs time for the people to actually, yeah, plan it out with the invitation and all of this different stuff. The marketing also, since they are setting up billboards, they are setting up radio marketing, if you can call it this way. Um, they will have flyers. They are wrapping a G-Wagon and a Porsche with BankersDream. Actually, we are really looking forward for the wrapped G-Wagon and Porsche with the BankersDream logo, which will just sit in front of the live event. Yeah, this is just something you do with such things. Yeah, it's always good marketing. And yeah, that basically these are the things we are or will be doing. A wrapped G-Wagon. Yes, for the event in Swiss. They are wrapping a G-Wagon and a Porsche. What's the name of the event? There's no like name for the event. It's just you could say an information event for people which are interested in the crypto company BankersDream. But not random people. So we have a invitation list. How many people? We will see. We will see. Of course, we will drop the informations. Of course, if I don't think we are allowed to drop actual names, I guess. But maybe we are allowed to share some of the companies which actually have people attending the event. Yeah, maybe this will be possible because we have a lot of people which already accepted the no, not a party, like maybe a party afterwards, but basically it is us. I'll be doing all that without me. Don't worry. Don't worry. Um, basically, it is us making a presentation like the normal way, making a presentation for the interested people, being there for questions, and of course networking. We will try to network a lot with this very, very interesting people. Maybe get some partnerships. So some people already asked if partnerships will be possible. So yes, of course, if it is a good partnership, then it is possible. And yeah, basically 2 days. First day in a bar, which is in the same building as a pretty big crypto company from Switzerland. Again, There's a reason behind this part. And the second day will be in a very, very nice restaurant. There again, the restaurant is reserved for the event, and at every single day we will have a presentation with different people attending the presentation. This is, yes, in Switzerland, in Zug. Also the place which we are looking for the company registration. Also, there's a reason behind this thing we are doing. We want to register the company in Zug in Switzerland because they have very crypto-friendly taxes, they have very crypto-friendly rules, and also from the company registration side, we should be able to not have this very, very big issues we would have, for example, if we register this company in Germany with the whole fund going on. Yeah. I forgot the time again. I got carried away again. Okay, last round. Any additional questions? Also getting carried away, talking too much. So what are you expecting this to do to the coin, and how much impact and exposure will this give us? If things go right, it will impact the coin heavily, like very heavy. From the exposure side, you need to think these are very serious people. So I don't want to talk like smaller investments bad, yeah, but these are not the persons which are investing $100, basically. And of course, also from just think about the partnership side, since there are a lot of different, for example, investment companies, yeah, real investment companies from the real world attending the event, or crypto companies, big crypto company, also a lot of traders from there attending the event and everything. And of course, they wouldn't have accepted the invitation if they wouldn't be interested in the idea overall. But if we are doing well there as a team, as a project, yeah, could be very, very, very interesting. Are these business partners in your daily job, or people from outside your daily circles? Outside the daily circles. Outside. Like completely outside. Yeah. These are people which basically it took it was a very, very lucky way to have this connections. Yeah. Some invested from this part of Switzerland. They got very interested. They invested more, told more people about this, which also invested. And then they said, hey, this is going so well. The project is so nice. The team is doing actually very good. We want to be involved. And of course, if we find the right partners for such things, we want the people to get involved heavily. Nothing bad about this one. How many? Whoa, my chat is jumping around. How many people will be attending, and will there be video and pics? Yes, video and pics will be there. So kind of a full docs also for us, for the team, because yeah, fuck it. Like basically, excuse the language, but fuck it. If I run into a problem with the job, yeah, don't worry at all about this anymore. So basically something like a doxing event also for the crypto space, yeah, because it's very important in the crypto space. And yes, video pics from the people actually attending. It's hard to say. Yeah, we will share this information once we have the complete invitation list done, because of course these people need to plan a few days, weeks ahead with their schedules, and yeah, some people might also not have the time to actually attend the event. There will be a lot final numbers to be upwards of 50, 40, 50. Yes, I can assure you some people want to remain secretly. Can assure you this part. But then again, nothing bad about this. Yeah, this is like a very special event, not just a random event on the street. Yeah, don't imagine just a random event on the street. Ah, these street game people. Give you a ball and the rest of the bean. Uh, yeah. All right. I because a lot of stuff which I missed in the past few days with this whole workload, and I can't see you, Pluto. I'm very sorry I did not answer any DM until now, but I got a ton of work I was involved in. I just couldn't keep up anymore. I will hit you up, Pluto.
Yeah, it's all fine. Thanks, man.
Nice to have you in here, man. I didn't forget
Yeah,
you at all. Didn't forget you. So,
yeah, I know. I know.
so for the people not knowing, Pluto is the dev of Revive, which we invested on with the fund. Revive needed to make a yeah, let's say migration, a relaunch, and they are live. So again, check out the fund. You will see Revive sitting in there, and check them out. I really like Pluto. He's a fellow German, a fellow German. Of course, this fits pretty well. And I think if at one point we have the time, because Bluetooth had a lot of things going on with the relaunch and everything, we want to have um, like AMAs with Bluetooth being here. And then you can also ask him some questions. Yeah, this is what we want to have in the future. Again, I'm running late again, like already 20 minutes over the time I could actually take. No more questions. Let's just save them for the next AMA tomorrow. Um, it was nice to have you all in here. Keep it up, people. A lot of nice things to come. And as usual, as soon as we have any new informations, we will drop them in here. Yeah, as usual. And if you have some questions about Revive, you have the chance now to flood Bluetooth DMs. Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, no
I
worry.
love I love DMs.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you love DMs. It's so
Yeah,
easy to keep up with the DMs, right?
too many every day.
All right, people. I really need to end the video call now because another quick call right after this one. Have a great one, people. Thank you for attending, and we will hear each other. Yeah, tomorrow most likely, as usual. You know the drill with the AMAs. All right, people. Bye bye.